Hi, my name is Jill. You are here at Road Culture Rules, and today I wanted to talk about the idea of tribe versus community with the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous coming up. I know a lot of you are headed out to go and find your tribe or meet your community. I want to just throw a few things out there for you to think about, but before we do that, we're going to take a deep breath, hold for 4, exhale, and see you on the other side. So I had an accident yesterday, and so it's making typing difficult, so I haven't responded to your comments and emails today or the last day, so I apologize for that. And I also wanted to say that thank you for everybody who extended their condolences. So Lilith went away yesterday, and I am sad, but we are here, and as you know, she was part of my tribe, and now we are down to 2. Can you have a tribe of 2? But I wanted to ask this about for you because I think one of the things, I don't know if this is just me, but my sense is that there is a hunger for some kind of tribe or community or connection, regardless if you're on road, rural, or urban culture, regardless of where you live. There's kind of a hunger to be connected. And, you know, there's lots of people like me who just want to be by themselves a lot, but sometimes you need other people. And so it's been interesting to see some of the comments about people going for the first time to the RTR in Quartzsite. If you don't know what that is, it's a place where it used to be a small gathering. Bob Wells has hosted it kind of as an educational process for people who are new to road life, road culture life, van or RV or whatever. I haven't ever been. I'm not good with groups, so that's not usually the kind of thing I would go do. But it's my sense, like I said, is there's just a hunger, and I think he refers to everybody kind of as a tribe. And so I've been thinking there's some real differences in that, and I think the most striking distance, again, these aren't technical definitions, is, you know, tribe is really a group of people that you have a lot in common with, that you're bonded over your, you know, van or your RV life, or if it's a cultural issue or a heritage issue, or it's more of a connection and smaller around a life in a way that it's ingrained, I think, in you. And to me, the difference I see with community when I talk about building community is that community is often people who don't get along, or they are not necessarily sharing a lot of things other than maybe, I always believe, values is the best thing to base community on. But and this is a perfect example yesterday. You know, I had a member of what I would call my tribe show up and help me. I know you want to know what it is, but I can't tell you because it was bad. Don't do this at home. But I don't want to create a public record of what happened. So I know. But there were 2 people in my community who I don't socialize with, or very briefly, and you know, on a holiday in the middle of whatever they were doing, they dropped everything and came over or helped me out. And you know, we're not best friends. We don't spend time together, but because we're part of a community, there's just sort of that support of a neighbor when you need help. And I think that's really important. One of the biggest issues I see, and I sort of have my therapist hat on right now, is we're so I think afraid of conflict right now, and we live so isolated, and we have access to so many people online. There's sort of this idea that you're going to find the perfect set of people to build your community/tribe as the same thing. And what I know about people is one that doesn't work. Even if you have everything in common, it's like Protestant and Catholics, you know, would kill each other, and then Protestant would kill each other. And you know, if you want to hate, you will find somebody to hate, even if, you know, it's a left hand, right hand kind of thing. And so as we, you know, try to address, I think, that hunger to be connected, I think it's important to understand that there's just some real differences. And I believe in both, but I also know that, you know, the best future will involve a strong community, which is why I'm a big fan of rural small towns and that kind of thing, because people just seem to be more connected, more neighborly, more willing to step in than my experience in larger areas. So I wanted to throw that out there. There's no, like I said, there's no specific definition, but when we can think of tribe, we can really think of, do we have hobbies that we share? Do we have lifestyles that we share? Do we have a lot of cultural markers that we share? Versus community, where we may not have anything in common. We're different ages. We have different political beliefs, but things can be very different, but we come together around more structural issues like food and safety and things like that. So as you are going to your experience, I think it will be interesting to sort of filter in with this idea of tribe versus community. But also as you plan your future, because I talk a lot about the aging thing and how important community is. I think it'll be very different to build a strong community than necessarily trying to find the people that want to live like you live in more of a tribe. I think that the community benefit is that you bring a lot of different disciplines, skills, and assets into one location, where tribe tends to be a little one-sided. There's not as much maybe diversity in today's world. And I know, again, those words are used in all ways, shapes, or form, but I wanted to toss that out. I think it's important. I think that at our core, we crave connection, and in our reality, we need connection and we need help. And I just wanted to offer that as something to think about. So it's a brand new year. I want to say thank you to everybody who's new that's started to subscribe. Thank you very much. And so before we go, we're going to take one more deep breath for the road, as I hope you will rise in this brand new year with the sun in your eyes, love in your heart, feet firmly on the ground, as together we are walking on Survival Road, one day at a time. Live free, die wild, my friend, and I will see you next time.
You could aim for perfection, but keep it close or you'll lose yourself.